Hello folks, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today to discuss Rangers' 3-1 victory over Hamilton Accies at the Joy of Living Stadium or something. I've no idea. They seem to be one of these clubs who change it every year, but it was actually a case of Ryan Gers today, as Ryan Jack and Ryan Kent pretty much played them on their own. This was not a good performance from Rangers. I thought defensively we were in absolute shambles, in all honesty, and in the second half Hamilton could easily have got back into it to make it 2 each, but luckily Rangers held out and got the win again. Look, we've said all these things after a bad performance. It's, you're not going to play well every week and you've got to win ugly, etc. And I think if we're playing like that every week, then you know that a bad result is coming. But so long as it's once every so often, and look, we do seem to struggle coming out of an international break. In a way, I think, with no disrespect to Hamilton, we were kind of fortunate that it was them that we were up against today. They had a go. They deserve nothing but credit for today. They played two up front and they really tried to come out. And in fact, I thought they were the better side in the second half. But the difference was made by the two Ryans. Ryan Jack, who is turning into the complete midfielder. He got another goal, a wonderful, lovely finish after a James Tavernier run ended with the ball being deflected to him by a Hamilton defender. He tucked it away into the corner with a pass and then proceeded to dominate the midfield. As well as adding goals, he's now turned into an Iniesta. He can slip these delicious through balls through, at least 3 of them today, that the strikers absolutely should have capitalised on. But Rangers gave away a horrendous equaliser just 7 minutes later. It really was dreadful. There were 5 opportunities to clear it, and there were mistakes made by Tavernier, Barisic, the two centre-halves, the goalkeeper. It was an awful goal to give away from Rangers' point of view. However, cometh the hour, cometh the man, and Ryan Kent showed why we bought him. The guy's a match winner. He changes games, he changes moods, he changes everything for the better. And he did that with a screamer after 40 minutes. I mean, this goal was outstanding. A wee step over, and then with his left foot, his so-called weaker foot, although I'm not sure, he smashed it into the top corner. It was unstoppable. It was like a missile going in there. And to be fair, if not, it would have damaged the Sainsbury's that's up behind the back of the... Only in Scotland do we play at the back of a supermarket. So Rangers went into 1 at half time, and I confidently expected we'd come out and get tore in the second half, and I was wrong, because Hamilton were by far the better team. Every time Hamilton came forward, Rangers' defence looked ropey today. Tav had a dreadful second half, was never in the right position, and I think, yes, it's great that he can attack, but when we're 2-1 up, not playing well, sit in. Take 15 minutes, kill it, and then start to get back into it. As it was, Rangers could not get anything going. Goldson was a bit of a bomb scare today. I thought Helander had his moments, to be honest, and Barisic was as poor as he's been in a long time. But as I say, look, the defence hadn't conceded in 400 minutes. They've been playing well. This is not the regular standard, and we need not to get carried away. It did get tight. Hamilton missed an absolute sitter with a ball across goal. Glenn Kamara got a very important touch, and I think that put the boy off at the back post. Otherwise, he had a tap in from a yard, and he somehow contrived to put it by the post. And then Rangers, in injury time, finally sealed the deal. A lovely touch through from the substitute Alfredo into the path of Ryan Kent. He calmly finished for 3-1. And look, we'll never... this game will, as someone said to me, the only other time we'll watch this game will be in the 55 DVD, and it's spot on, because these are the games you've got to go and win. We didn't play well, and we did it without Davis and without Morelos, 2 of our key players, because we'll need to give other people games, and so long as we're getting 3 points, that really is all I care about. That's the major difference between this team and last season's team. Last season's team couldn't do that. They could not win ugly. They could not drop their standard and still pick up the 3 points, and this team can, and it's a good habit. You don't want us to play like that every week, but I think that if we can continue to play at a reasonable standard, and then occasionally when we dip still get the victory, then that's important for us. But the standouts were Ryan Kent, 2 moments that absolutely decided the game, and Ryan Jack, who I honestly cannot praise enough. On the negative side, Tav was awful, and I think we really do have to look at him in terms of just decision making. He tries too hard when he's not playing well and he wants to go up and get the key goal. Don't just concentrate on your defending for 10 minutes, Tav. That's fine. And let us reclaim the midfield. Jack was the midfield today. I thought Aribo and Kamara were very disappointing. Scott Arfield was non-existent. There's just no form there. I don't know what it is at the moment, but Greg Stewart, I think, is deserving of a run, and Jordan Jones will be back soon. So I think a wee spell on the bench for Scotty. But a win's a win. And we head on to play Feyenoord on Thursday, and this run of games continues. So that's 1 down, 9 to go, and I'll take that result in every single game, even if the performances aren't great. If you want to hear more about the game, we'll do a lot more in depth tomorrow on the Heart and Hand podcast. That will be with you on Apple, Acast, anywhere that you get your podcasts. It's free and always will be. But if you want even more, please check out our Patreon site. It's patreon.com/heart and hand. That's patreon.com/heart and hand. For just $1.99 per month, you can join the almost 5,000 subscribers. We have over 90% retention rate because it's good, and I think you'll like it. So please give us a try. But if not, I'll see you on Thursday, and hopefully we'll be celebrating another good European performance. Until then, have a great week. Bye-bye.